Hello world, this is Stefan of Wendrigan Games. As of March 24, 2023, I paused writing for the game design document. After I finished writing just an overview of zones, not even getting into specific things, I realized that it's going to take a dedicated month to finish the entire document. For that reason, I've gone back to finishing up the next build. Of course, finishing is extremely nebulous, and I don't really know how much I'm underestimating how much work is left. These past few weeks have been exhausted. They weren't exhausting, I just felt perpetually fatigued. On one hand, I did let myself go and bask in some self-indulgences during that time. I have a type B, non-competitive nature, but I really shouldn't lapse back into self-destructive behavior. I do need to build myself up before I can destroy the world. Getting to the other hand, though, this past Friday night I successfully slept, and when I woke up, my voice came back. I don't know how sick I was, nor how much of my sleeping habits were messed up by illness instead of just the inconsistent day job schedule. On the positive side, I have gotten back into a measurable swing and work towards the upcoming game version. Whether or not you believe me is up to you, but I do declare definitively that I'm saying that I'm progressing significantly because I managed to convince myself. Granted, I have to pause development in order to write words for update videos, but that's always just a temporary pause instead of a complete halt. With the current state of development now laid out, you're probably wondering why I'm addressing politics, which means that you likely spend most of your time in the real world, like the rest of the psychopaths. As you may or may not have noticed, all art is political, and I'm not going to pretend that I can escape that. Back in 2012, I pledged loyalty to the Internet Party of Ukraine after I saw pictures of Darth Vader riding through the streets of Odessa. When I started game development, I knew that I'd be supporting the Internet Party only while it remained an underdog, because I could never shake the feeling that the entire platform is rooted in an actual attempt to fix some things. A few months ago, I found out from the YouTuber Wang that among Canada's political parties, one of them used to be the Lemon Party. Specifically, this party ran on the platform of turning Canada into a tropical paradise so that it could become a lemon exporter. I'm not talking about the more popular Lemon Party, because that part of my private life isn't currently relevant. The Canadian Lemon Party really rang with me, though, especially the part about repealing Stone Age laws, such as the law of gravity. Despite my own change in politics, the Ukrainian Internet Party is still an allowed political stance within my Discord. I'm still willing to extend that olive branch to people who take politics seriously, or whatever the kids do these days. Other allowed stances are the Donner Party and the Shrektacular Party. The Shrektacular Party is rooted in ogre supremacy, so it seems divisive at first, but the platform makes sense once you get to know it because it has layers to it. The Donner Party, on the other hand, has spiked in usefulness in 2023 because the most effective way to combat misinformation is to officially recognize all statements on the internet to be true. If that sounds like a paradox, that's simply what happens when you adapt your principles to real life. And paradoxically, the Donner Party also affirms that we do indeed live in a dog-eat-dog world.